All right, Mom and Dad.
Talking to my neck.
Your hands are cold.
I know, it's clammy.
He's nervous.
Yes, I'm
He's
nervous.
trying to act all cool.
Yeah. Hello, people in internet land.
So I wanted to do a video with you guys about your sex life. And then also, I have a fun game.
Yeah.
That's called Never Have I Ever.
Yeah.
Are you guys down to play?
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. First and foremost, you guys have been sexual partners now for 30 years.
Yes.
What advice can you give about creating a long-lasting sexual bond?
Before I give advice, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Your mom and I have had day sex,
Yes.
and you've heard it.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Awkward. Well, I haven't heard it in a long time.
No, because
One time I came home and you guys didn't know I was home.
Yes.
And then I heard you, and then I slammed the door.
Yeah.
Which I actually regret now. I said, don't be an asshole. Just leave quietly.
Yeah.
Don't make it uncomfortable.
And see, that's the thing with sex right now, is that, yes, is parents being comfortable with their children doing it, but the opposite is children being recognized. Parents are people too.
Yeah.
We have the same needs that you have. Just because we had you, my pull-out game was weak that time, doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean.
I was planned.
Doesn't mean that we now stop being human. We stop having needs. We stop having desires.
Well, can I tell you a secret then?
Yes.
In my adult years now, if I come home and visit, I would be happy to hear it.
Okay.
I would feel comforted by that.
Okay.
I would feel like, great, it's good for you guys. You're still having a healthy sex
Well,
And
life.
can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Before you come home, or whatever, visit, whatever time that we're going to have together, Dad and I always say, so we're not going to have sex for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever.
Why?
No, we don't. But it doesn't work out that way.
Oh.
It does about...
I would be happy.
Yeah, it doesn't work out that way. No.
Because it's awkward. It is. It's like, we say that we're not going to for the next 2-3 weeks, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I think because you hear so much about how couples stop having sex, they stop having that part of their life, and I think sex is a pretty positive part of life. When I read about all the functions and the health benefits of orgasm, I want you guys to live a long time. And so...
Well, even for men, ejaculation is the best way to prevent prostate cancer.
Yeah.
It's actually trumps everything else because your seminal fluid, the white stuff you spit out.
They know, Dad.
Okay.
They watch this channel, they know.
Okay. Please, by all means, touch yourself at least twice a week if you don't have a partner. Empty that sucker.
Twice a week?
Yes.
How often do you guys have sex now?
Twice a week.
Twice a week?
What is the advice for maintaining a long-term sexual union that doesn't get boring or as least boring as
Okay,
possible?
from a male point of view, one, it's very important that the woman maintain her level of attractiveness. Don't wait until he leaves to go to the gym. Go now. So maybe he won't leave and his eyes won't wander.
And he should go too.
Exactly, definitely. No, from a men's perspective. The other thing is for men, when a man ejaculates, he doesn't think about sex for another 3 days. Then after that, he starts to eyes wander. So you want to keep him loyal, do whatever you can to drain him. Jerry Hall told a very important story about Mick Jagger. I don't know whether it stopped him or not, but before he left, she would give him a blowjob. If he was going for a couple of days, empty him out, send him out there. Because she knows for a couple of days, his eyes won't wander. And I know this with myself, is that if I've had sex for a couple of days, I'm more receptive. I look around, But if you do, you don't. So if you have sex often enough at home, they won't wander.
Is that your secret, Mom?
Male and female. It's not. It's actually for men. It's actually for men too, for women too.
He's only saying that. Honest to God, you have two different personalities here. You have a public Brian and you have a private Brian.
Yeah.
You guys never get to see the private Brian. He's nothing like the public.
He's warm. He's tender.
He is.
Cuddly.
He's just a different person.
Yeah.
He goes to work. He comes home. He's a family man.
Yes.
He's a one-woman man. He's
Yes.
not interested. He'll tell you that over and over again. But there's the public Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay, but for me, I am interested. I will see someone go, I am interested. But then I'm interested because
or you find her attractive.
no, I find
her
attractive. I am interested, but then I play down the road. Is whatever I'm going to do worth the turmoil? worth the upheaval? No. So I don't do anything about it. But in terms of you still being attracted to me, in the fact is, most men, they complain. What's the number one complaint of married men? They will always say, yeah, I'm not getting enough sex. And my next question is, would you do you? Mm-hmm. And so basically, you have to make yourself presentable to where you want to touch yourself. And at that point, then maybe other people want to touch you. The other thing, too, is in a multicultural society, no matter what you look like, there will be an ethnic group that finds you attractive. Mm. And you have to find that right one. People, they like people in wheelchairs. They're the chubby chasers. They're all the different. So yeah.
Well, I will ask you guys, as parents, you had 2 daughters, and they have 2 very different lives. You know, Lauren is corporate, and I am not. Do you think that that's something that you did different between the 2 of us?
No,
or?
that's your personality.
Actually, if anything, we've always encouraged you guys to take your own path, and so if we put both of you in the same sport, for instance, but one of you liked it and one of you didn't, we took that one out. So for you, for instance, it became evident that you like running. Lauren, not so much. She actually tried it and she wasn't really interested.
No, she told us she didn't like running.
She did. She ran all the time.
I know, but she said, Dad, I don't like running. I'm going, then why did you let me waste my time sitting on the grass watching you?
Until they feel sick.
So
You're good at it, so you do it.
So,
there's a difference.
But you wasted my time.
Who enjoys
sitting in the stands watching? So
no one likes that. How did you evolve in comfort for me choosing sex as a profession to talk about? What was your journey with that?
Actually, we're not comfortable with it. But we recognize that it's not.
It's not going away.
No, it's not. It's not you. It's us. It's our perception. So you don't have to change. Our perception has to change. And like the same thing that I said with fighting is like, here's a video of Shannon showing how to punch someone in the face. We would show that. Or here's a video of Shannon telling you how to have responsible sex. How it's something that's a part of you that's very important that you should know about it. And so it's not you, it's us. So you don't have to change, we have to. Yeah.
And how have you been changing? Because you've changed.
Yeah, you've changed because we've listened to your videos, we've watched them, we've grown from them, we've learned from them. It's a different world, like I said before. It's like, it is a little bit more accepting, a little bit more open. Society is sort of understanding that things are different now. And so you're a little ahead of the game, because your topics can be a little bit controversial, but you're not that far ahead of the game. You know, you're not that far.
It's like
society just has to catch up to
and
it.
Realistically, it's something that people have been doing and insects have been doing. Every life form does it. Every life does. But the fact of the matter, I disagree when you said we've learned from her. We've learned nothing from her.
No. Maybe you haven't.
No, okay.
Dad, you could learn something from me. Opening monologue in the last video.
Exactly.
Very apparent.
You probably could.
A woman can be there sexually, get nothing out of it, and still get pregnant. It doesn't matter.
No, it's not a matter of pregnancy. For instance, for men, the moment you ejaculate, the pleasure's over. So like you're going like.
It's the same with women. That's everybody.
It's no. Women can go again. No, but women can go again.
So can men sometimes.
But it's like even with us, it's a forced thing. Okay, I need to do this. But the fact of the matter for us,
I feel the same way.
The minute we're done, our drive is to okay, and who can I tell about this? What we both wanted for both our children is what makes you happy. We will put in our 2 cents worth, and so for instance when Lauren was having children, we said, well, why don't you hold off, travel, see the world, do something. She said, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. So with you, it's like, yes, you could make more money doing this and this and this, but again, realistically, how much more would money make an impact in your life? Not a whole lot. It will take away one stress, but it add other stresses. It's about living the life that you want, not living the life we prescribe for you. And that's I've always told you, I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers for myself, certainly not for you. I make mistakes every day. I make, even with all my knowledge, I make bad decisions. And so I don't expect you not to do the same.
I've made some bad decisions.
We all have. We all have.
You're doing very well now.
Like not having brand this morning. That was a bad decision.
Why? You pooed.
I'm just kidding.
You were in the bathroom for like an hour. What were you doing in there? As parents who have gone through it all and raised successful adults, what advice would you give to aspiring parents or existing parents?
First of all, being a parent is hard. In order to be a good parent, you have to be an asshole. So if you're going to be a parent, you'll be prepared to be an asshole. If you're not prepared to be an asshole and you want to be their friend, you're not going to like them. So your children can either hate you when they're young and like you when they're adults, or the other way. You didn't like me much growing up, did you?
No, I didn't.
No. I was an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I recognize I had to be an asshole to make her tough. And you have to, so that's a sacrifice. Unless you're willing to make that sacrifice, it's a big decision. If you want to be a parent, you have to ask, is anyone requesting a copy of you?
Love them, believe in them, and have them and love them.
Spoken like a true mom. Once they're here, you love them to death. But if they're not here, you don't, and so I don't know if I'd have children, because it is a huge life-changing moment. And it's that life is short. Live it for yourself.
Well, thank God you were brainwashed.
Exactly.
Have you ever dated your ex's sibling?
No.
Yes.